Hello and welcome back to Mindset, Money, Success. And I'm your host, Loraine Marshall. And today we're going to cover a classic mindset program that has helped to transform millions of lives. And we're talking about Bob Proctor's legendary teachings from You Were Born Rich. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Loraine, look at my bank account. I wasn't born rich. So I want you to stop. Bob's whole premise is that wealth isn't something you get. It's something you tune into, and you have unlimited potential already inside you. Success isn't about reaching out for something that you don't have. It's about a journey of discovery and rearranging the mental jigsaw pieces that are already there. So we're going to talk about why you've been stuck, the power of the Stickperson, and how to actually start vibrating on the frequency of the life that you want, and finally start living the life you were meant for.
Hello, it's Loraine here, and before we get into today's podcast, let me tell you about school. It's the all-in-one platform that coaches, trainers and creators like us use to share content, engage our audience and build recurring revenue. Whether you're through free membership or paid subscriptions, think $10 to $50 a month or even high-ticket upsells. School makes it stupidly simple. There's highly engaged communities, no more ghost towns. Charge monthly or keep it free, you decide. Zero hidden fees. It's just $99 a month after your first 14-day free trial, and you can cancel at any time. Unlimited members, courses and content, all with mobile app to keep your community connected. And the best part, you own the relationship. No algorithms burying your posts. Just your people, your content, your revenue. Are you ready to build your empire? You can grab a free trial and I'll drop the link in the show notes or below the video. Let's get you paid for what you already know.
Bob always said, if you can't see it in your mind, you can't hold it in your hand. But there's a problem. Most of us don't have a picture of the mind. And when I say think of your mind, you probably think of your brain. But the brain is just the physical switching station. To change your results, you have to understand the Stickperson. It's a simple graphic that Bob used to explain how we work. The large circle is your head and the top half is your conscious mind, the educated mind. This is where you choose your thoughts. And the bottom half is the subconscious mind, the emotional mind. This is the powerhouse, and this is where your paradigms live. Here's the kicker. Your conscious mind can know how to get rich, but if your subconscious is programmed for scarcity and lack, you will stay broke. You're like a thermostat that will be set to 60 degrees and trying to heat a room to 80 degrees, and then you will always pull yourself back down. So what we need to do is reset the thermostat. Now, Bob Proctor was often called the master thinker. He didn't just motivate, he systemized life. And one of his major lessons is about our relationship with money. He taught that money is actually a commodity meant for use, enjoyment, and circulation, not hoarding. Think about this. A fundamental violation of financial law is loving people and using money. Oh, wait, I got that backwards. It's loving money and using people. Success requires the opposite: loving people and using money as an obedient, diligent servant. So, to understand how to master this servant, we have to understand the mind. We just covered the Stickperson. Your conscious mind chooses thoughts, but your subconscious mind, the emotional mind, is where the paradigms or deep-seated programs live. So if your subconscious isn't comfortable with wealth, you will literally push wealth and money away. I have heard so many stories from people who were building successful businesses that started earning huge sums of money, yet they lost everything and ended up broke and having to start over. So let's talk strategy. Bob didn't just talk about mindset, he gave a practical action planner. One of the most famous financial disciplines that he taught was the Babylonian law. It's a simple 10, 20, 70 breakdown of your income. 10% goes to you first, and this is for your long-term wealth, that you never spend the principal. 20% goes into debt repayment, an orderly plan to clear your past. And 70% is for living, and this covers your lifestyle. This creates an orderly mind, and as Bob said, order is the first law of the universe. So when your finances are in order, your mind can focus on creative process, working from thoughts and spirit down to physical results, rather than letting your current bank balance dictate your thoughts. There are several variations of this type of prosperity plan. I have heard other great prosperity thinkers and authors who talked about tithing. The 10% was what they gave away. So I recently covered this in another episode from Randy Gage, who had read the book written by Catherine Ponder, The Dynamic Laws of Prosperity, which was published in 1962. So let's get a little sciencey, but keep it simple. Everything in this universe vibrates. And if you want to attract wealth, you must adopt the vibration of a wealthy person before the money shows up. The law of vibration. Your body is a molecular structure in a high state of speed. Bob taught that feeling is the word we use to describe our conscious awareness of the vibration we are in. So if you feel bad, you're in a negative vibration. If you were worried about bills, then you're literally broadcasting a lack signal. The universe doesn't give you what you want, it gives you what you are. To change the money situation, you have to move into the vibration of a person who already has that money. And it sounds a bit woo-woo until you realize that your vibration dictates your actions, and your actions dictate your results. So how do we change the vibration? We use the image maker, one of my favorite chapters in the book. Bob teaches that the subconscious mind cannot distinguish between a visualized image and physical reality, and you are the architect of your own life. So Bob suggests a powerful exercise where you use an image card that you keep in your purse or your wallet, and you can read it multiple times a day. So here's an action step. I want you to take a card and write this down. I am so happy and grateful I now see myself with, then insert your financial goal. Read it until it is the only thing your subconscious hears. Don't worry about how it will happen. Just focus on the image or the statement as it will imprint into your subconscious mind. Reject external influences. Ignore the writers of doom and gloom in the news. They are just playing old movies of lack. Just listen to the quiet voice within. But here is a secret sauce. we have to talk about the vacuum law of prosperity. Nature abhors a vacuum. So if you want something new, you have to make space for it. This might mean clearing out old clothes you don't wear, giving away money to get it flowing, or even clearing out old limited thoughts or beliefs so that you can signal to the universe that you are ready for more and that it's already yours. That's it for this episode. I want you to go out this week and act as if you already the wealthiest, most successful version of yourself. Watch how the world reacts to your new vibration. And by the way, if you're facing a decision around work, money, or next steps and your head feels scrambled, I've started offering one-to-one mentor sessions. It's a calm, paid thinking space to help you decide your next move without burning bridges. You can find the link in the show notes or below the video. It's my website, successwithloraine.com/mentor sessions. So if this episode resonated with you, please leave a review and share it with your friend who needs to hear they were born rich. I'll see you in the next episode, and until then, keep dreaming big and acting bold. Bye for now.